Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this makeup tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this eye makeup look. And I'm actually going to use new eyelashes that Sigma Beauty has launched. They came out with 9 different eyelash shapes. They are flattering, they have a really comfortable thinner band. They're cruelty-free, vegan, and you can use them up to 25 times. They look really luxury, and I'm going to show you how to use them, how to apply them. I'm going to show all the different styles on my... So Sigma Beauty has not only launched these beautiful new fake lashes, but they also launched a lash applicator, which you can see in the screen right now. I'm going to use the applicator to apply the lashes. But this applicator has a curvy applicator side, which will help you to apply the lashes. But it also has a comb side, as you can see right now, which is really handy. You can use it to brush through your lashes, but you can also use it if you have only mascara on. Like, for example, if your lashes are a little bit clumpy, you can make sure that they get more separated. Now first, I'm going to show you how to create this beautiful eye look that you saw in the intro. And I'm going to take the Sigma Beauty E40 tapered blending brush, and I'm going to take the Sigma Beauty Cor-De-Rosa eyeshadow palette. This is a palette I'm going to use to create this kind of like soft, pinky, glam eye look. Now first, I use the shade Veranda to just set my whole eyelid in place. I use the eyeshadow primer, and I just want to kind of lock that in place using this color. So you can't really see it on my eyelids because it's really light, but it's only to set the eyeshadow primer in place. Then I'm going in with this pink color, which is the mask, and I'm taking that same Sigma Beauty E40 tapered blending brush, and I'm just gonna start blending this all the way in my crease, going from the inner corner to the outer corner, making sure that this shade is all the way applied. Now, I always like to build it up slowly. I go back in with more and more of that shade to slowly build it up. And now I'm going to take this brush, which came in a eyeshadow palette. It has the E38 diffused crease brush, and it has a other brush at the other side. But first I'm going in with the E38, which is a brush that you can also purchase separately. And I'm taking the color Shakespeare, which is kind of more of a darker burgundy reddish shade. And I'm just starting to blend this in the outer V area. I don't want to blend this all the way to the inner corner of my crease. I'm focusing mainly like at the outer portion where you can see me blend this right now. Oh, and in case you're wondering what's underneath my eyes, I'm using an eyeshadow guard. If you don't have those at home, you can also use some regular sticky tape. This will just help to create that sharp edge. But a sticky tape, like, you know, that regular sticky tape that you use to stick something together or like to make a present, you can definitely use that as well. So now I'm going in with the Sigma Beauty E25 blending brush, which looks like this. It's actually one of my favorite brushes. And I'm going to use this to apply a little bit of concealer. You can use any concealer that you have at home. Just make sure that it's light, because the lighter it is, the more it's going to pop the eyeshadow shade that I'm going to apply on top of it. So I'm just going to kind of make circular motions, softly blending this on the eyelid. Kind of stopping a little bit further than halfway, but not all the way to the outer portion of the eyelid. I kind of want this shade to be at the beginning. So just kind of going to conceal the eyeshadows that are underneath, and it's going to leave me with a really light base. So now I'm going in with the E54 medium sweeper, and this brush is also separately available. So this brush actually came in a eyeshadow palette, which I really like, that Sigma always puts their brushes in the palette. But yeah, I'm gonna go in with this light color, which I used all the way at the beginning for like setting the crease area. And now I'm just kind of going to pack this all over where I use the concealer. So this is gonna make it a little bit darker, but I really like the warm undertone of that shade. It just blends so beautifully into everything. So now I'm going in with the Sigma Beauty Wicked Gel Eyeliner, and to apply this, I'm taking the Sigma Beauty E75 Angled Brow Brush. So this is originally an eyebrow brush, but I personally really like to use this for my eyeliner. I mean, there are no rules when it comes to makeup. You can use brushes for everything that you want to wear it for or use it for. And this is my favorite brush for eyeliner. So I'm going to apply a really thin coat right above the lashes. This is only going to be applied because I kind of want to smudge it out, so I'm not going to be too precise, but I'm taking the Sigma Beauty pencil brush, which is the E30, and it has a really nice pointy tip. which will help to kind of like smudge it a bit more precise. So I'm taking the shade Shakespeare again, mixed with the color Bare Root to make it a little bit darker. And I'm just going to apply it on top of where I just applied the gel eyeliner. And I'm just going to sweep my brush back and forth to smudge it out. You want to be a little bit more quick with this. Like right after applying the gel eyeliner, you want to go straight in with the eyeshadows because it's a really long wearing gel eyeliner. So it dries quickly. So you want to make sure that when it's still kind of like sticky and blendable, it's just gonna make the whole blending process a bit more easier. So now I went in with the color Belle of the Ball, using this with my finger. It's a beautiful sparkly shade, so I decided to pop a little bit of that in the eyelid, like in the inner corner and also in the center a little bit. And it just gives that beautiful sparkle. So I removed the eyeshadow guards and I'm going in with the Sigma Flat Definer E15 brush. Which is probably also one of my most used brushes because it's perfect for the low lash line. So I'm taking the color Bare Root and I'm gonna kind of like press this right underneath the lower lash line and also kind of sweeping my brush back and forth. Only kind of like applying it because I want to blend it out with a different shade. And for this I'm taking the Sigma Beauty E33 Detail Diffused Crease Brush, which is more like a tinier blending brush. I would say it's kind of like a smaller version of the E40 tapered blending brush. And I'm going in with the color Damask and also a little bit of the color Shakespeare. So I'm mixing those together on my brush and then blend this right underneath the lower lash line to kind of blend out the shade that I have already applied, which was called Bare Root. And just blending until I think everything looks really nicely smoked out. Then I went in with a pencil in kind of like a similar shade as the shade Bare Root from the palette, so it matches all together. Then now I'm gonna curl the lashes using a lash curler. I always do this before applying my mascara, and I'm going in with the Sigma Beauty Sinuosity Lash Mascara, which is such a nice mascara. It makes my lashes super long. Now in this video, I'm actually gonna show you the new Sigma Beauty eyelashes. So I'm not gonna focus on making my upper lashes too long because I want the focus to be on the fake lashes. I only want to make sure that they're coated in the mascara so they look black. And then with my lower lashes, I'm actually gonna make them look as long as possible. Now the lash style I'm gonna start with today is the Sigma Beauty Silk Lashes in the style Doe-Eyed, which is actually one of my personal favorites. I think they're so beautiful. So I wanted to use these to demonstrate how to apply them. So what I really like about these is that they have a thin lash band, which is really comfortable. They're cruelty-free, made of vegan material. You can use them up to 25 times. They have actually quite a wide lash band, so if you have larger eyelids, you can wear them as well. And if you have like more smaller eyelids, you can also cut a piece, which I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take the lash applicator to kind of like stick them out of the, or take them out of the lash packaging. You can see the lashes up close. So first I'm gonna cut off a little part because I actually don't have really large eyelids. So I always cut off a little part, and you always wanna do it at the outer side of the lashes, not at the inner part, if that makes sense. So you always have a side where the lashes are a little bit shorter, and you don't wanna cut off that part, like more at the outer longer part. So now I'm gonna apply some lash glue. I always let it sit for around 2 minutes, I would say. Now I'm taking the lash applicator and kind of like pressing the lashes. I always like to apply them like straight in the middle to make sure that they're nicely centered. And then after that, I try to press the inner part and the outer part against my eyelid. I always hold it for a few seconds to make sure that it really sticks to the eyelid. And of course, then I use the applicator to kind of press my own natural lashes against the fake lashes so you don't see any space anymore. So these were the Doe-Eyed lashes. Here you can see the before where I only use mascara, and here you can see the after using the fake lashes. I really like how this eye look turned out, and I really hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions. Of course, I will try to answer them all. And now I'm going to show you all the 9 lash styles on my eyes. So we're going to start with the style Fantasy, which is really pretty. It gives a really soft and airy, elegant look on the eyes. I really love that it has like shorter and longer hairs. Then next we have the style Sultry, which is a little bit more bold. It gives more of a fluttery look, and I think it's really sexy. I really like this lash style as well. Then next we have the style Demure. Not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. But this is a little bit more of a natural lash style. It looks really airy, wispy, and just gives a soft, timeless look. Then next we have the style Bedroom, which is more bolder, fluttery, and gives a really dreamy, glam look. Again, I really like that you have those space in between with shorter and longer hairs. Really nice. Then next we have the style Whimsical, which is like an airy, wispy, really light, playful look. I really like this one as well. It's kind of like really neutral, not too much. The next we have the style Lovestruck, which is more rounded. It has kind of like a longer and shorter hairs, but in a really subtle way. Definitely nice for everyday wear. Then we have the style Paramour. It's a bit more intense, as you can see. It has more thicker hairs. But I think it's really pretty. It's more bolder, fluttery. It gives a kind of like a multi-dimensional look, which I think is really nice as well. And then again, we have Doe-Eyed, which I already showed you at the beginning, but I wanted to show you again, which is my personal favorite. I think it's so freaking pretty, really flary looking. And then the last one we have is called Hopeless Romantic, which is more rounded, but for some reason my camera didn't capture it, or maybe I forgot to turn it on. So instead I'm showing you this picture, which I do have, and it's more wispy and it has varying lengths, which I think is really nice as well. So that includes all the lash styles from Sigma Beauty. I really hope you all enjoy watching this video. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy. That's really helpful for my YouTube channel. I will put all the information on the new lash applicator and the lashes in the description bar, together with the links. So if you want to purchase any of these products, I have everything linked down below. And yeah, hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye guys!